crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. I gotta campaign this shit, bro. You feel me? I don't care what nobody gotta say, bro, because nobody's gonna do it. Nobody else is going to do it like how I'm going to do it, bro. You feel me? And so that's what separates me from everybody else in the world that's not taking this shit serious, bro. I don't care what nobody gotta say. You see what I'm saying? Just trust me, bro. If you was about it, you would be doing your own little shit, talking out, speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying? Doing research. But none of y'all is doing that. You see what I'm saying? And so within my group, from my age, you know what I'm saying, and from my generation, I'm one of the very few people that's willing to risk speaking the truth, you know what I'm saying, for the betterment of the world, so that the world could sit and actually think about, like, you know what I'm saying, to actually think about this shit, yo. Nobody else is gonna do this, bro, you feel me? That's why I'm doing this, bro. That's why I'm doing it, bro, not y'all niggas. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it just shows who the realest people are. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, bro, I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid of death. I'm not afraid of none of this shit. I'm not fearful. The enemy got y'all niggas in fear, not me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get y'all on that same level of, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, there's no reason to be afraid. Especially when we're all storming these niggas in numbers. Oh, yeah. Because if niggas saying they gonna try to take over my world, they gonna try to take over my nation. Or they gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, destabilize my country. Bro, I hope y'all understand there's Muslims here that, you know what I'm saying, they have lives and everything too, bro. And they not trying to be on that type of shit. You see what I'm saying? So this is why I say it's very important that Muslims, even my Muslim counterparts, you know what I'm saying, say something. Y'all have to say something. Y'all can't just sit there and just think, oh yeah, you know, I could just put up to the side. Because when y'all do that, you're basically giving the radical niggas time to, you know what I'm saying? You're basically giving them approval. You're saying you're too scared to step up against these niggas when the truth of the matter is, what's different between you and them? You know what I'm saying? Really think about it. We got guns over here. You can get guns. You can protect your family. You can protect your neighbors. You can protect your loved ones. But the extremists, the radicals, they don't care about the moderate Muslims. They don't care. Bro, they kill their own people. This is what I'm talking about. Hold on real quick, y'all. I got y'all. Once I'm done, bro, I'm tapping with y'all outside, bro. Your brother got to take a quick shit real quick. I'm gonna hop back on the video and we gonna discuss this shit like never before. I got y'all, bro. What's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all, man? Yo, I know it's been a while since I actually picked up the phone and, you know what I'm saying, talk to y'all like this, but y'all know me, bro. Y'all know I've been, hold on. Y'all know I've been here with y'all, bro. I ain't going nowhere, you know what I'm saying? I've been right here, you know what I'm saying? Right here at the motherfucking headquarters, you know what I'm saying? Base. That's what I always call it, headquarters, you know what I'm saying? Because where you gonna find me at? Headquarters, nigga. I ain't gonna be nowhere else but headquarters. And that's what it's gonna be, nigga. Once I have my mansion crib, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be headquarters. It's not gonna be a regular home, bro. It's not gonna be like a regular house. It's gonna be headquarters every single time, bro. You feel me? I'm gonna have everything there, you know what I'm saying? That's where the base is gonna be dedicated. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, like I said, bro, I'm gonna have bases all around the 50 states. You know what I'm saying? So wherever, if I wanna go travel somewhere across the state, you know what I'm saying? I could do that and I got a place, you know what I'm saying? Or I could just buy a hotel or some shit. You know, like how, you know what I'm saying? When you got money, you can do whatever the fuck you wanna do. But y'all, I always tell y'all, bro, y'all see what's going on in the world, bro. And if you don't see what's going on in the world, bro, I'd advise y'all to hit the motherfucking QR code and support your brother, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, bro, they not gonna do this like how I'm gonna do this. They not ready for this, y'all. You see what I'm saying? They not ready for what's to come, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, I'm gonna be one of the people, you know what I'm saying, that really pushes this shit. Cause like I said, bro, I understand the mission, I understand the goal. And if y'all wanna be a part of this shit, if y'all really wanna be a part of my journey, you know what I'm saying, Jaden's journey, you know what I'm saying, then yo, come on, bro, you feel me? Support your brother, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna hurt to support a brother out here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all support everybody else. Y'all support your favorite rapper, your favorite politician, your favorite comedian. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, ain't nothing different here. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not trying to see the world get worse. I'm trying to see the world get better. You know what I'm saying? For sure. That's true. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth, bro. I don't want to see civil war. I don't want to see, you know what I'm saying, niggas dead in the streets. I don't want to see none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm an advocate for life. You know what I'm saying? I like life. You know what I'm saying? I don't like war. I don't like destruction. I don't like chaos. I don't like rebellion. But I come from that. You know what I'm saying? I come from that rebellious, you know, background. And I still have it now, because even now I'm like, bro, fuck the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what the mainstream says. I don't care what the news stations say. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? They are a part of Babylon. You know what I'm saying? They're a part of the confusion. Do you really think the news stations is out here trying to help us? No, bro. They out here pushing all the freaking shit that's going to make y'all fearful. That's going to make y'all, you know what I'm saying, reliant on somebody else. And like I said, bro, fuck them niggas, bro. Because like I said, in the grand scheme, bro, think about it. I'm the news station myself. Every time I pick up and I record, bro, I'm basically like the news station, but I'm not like, it's not corporate. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, how they do it where, you know what I'm saying, they got somebody at the very top telling them what to write and what to put down on you know what I'm saying, on the videos and shit, bro. Propaganda and all this other shit, bro. This shit's real, bro. The news stations are all a joke, in my opinion. They should just go back to just what they know, which is the motherfucking news station, and talking about what's going on here in America. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to be, not saying they can't discuss issues that's going on in the world, but like, yo, like, there's so many different narratives, and the thing about it is that someone could take a video and rewrite the script, you know what I'm saying, to basically make it something that it's not. You know what I'm saying? So you could take a video online of a protest and you could rename it something totally different. This is why, you know what I'm saying, it's like, it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? I have an issue with the news stations, the media. I call it Babylon, bro. I told y'all that I'm gonna take over Babylon by any means, but I don't care if I got to, you know what I'm saying, if I have to use the guns. You see what I'm saying? But obviously I'm trying to be, you know, I'm like I said, bro, I'm not trying to be, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, to take over this whole bitch, like I said, bro, if these niggas is gonna propagate the motherfucking Islamic Caliphate, and they gonna try to come over here and try to destabilize the nations, and they gonna try to propagate the Ummah, and, you know what I'm saying, the you know, this type of shit, the prophetic shit. Oh yeah, I'm a part of that shit. I'm a part of the prophecy. You know what I'm saying? I am a part of the prophecy, bro. I'm gonna be one of the people in the world, bro, that goes against that whole shit. And when it hits, like I said, I'm gonna be right here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not afraid of anybody. I'm not afraid of these, you know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of none of that. The Muslim Brotherhood, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, I see how this shit works. I see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, bro, an attack on my nation, bro, like I said, bro, it's just gonna end up in your automatic destruction, bro. Hezbollah, Iran, you feel me? Whatever other nations out there that sponsor terrorism, that fund into terrorism, bro. The UAE, yeah, the United Arab Emirates, all them niggas, bro. I'm gonna be straightforward. Trump ain't gonna do shit. He's not gonna be able, bro. I know he comes up here and he talks his shit like he's supposed to, bro. He has to, bro. He's the leader. He's the president, so he has to step to the cameras and say his shit. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying, yo, I'm the backup. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, look outside of Trump for a minute, bro. You know what I'm saying? Really just look outside of Trump, bro. 'Cause like I said, bro, y'all really want backup. You know what I'm saying? I'm a like I always say, bro, I delegitimize my government right now. I'm saying that shit right now. I'm taking away the authority of the federal government, and even I would say all the governments of the world, because they're gonna be a part of the collapse. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bible says every single time, bro. So if you really think about it, if the governments of the world are going to collapse, then that gives me the power right now to build a fan base, to build a supporter base, donors, and then all that stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? To take care of this shit so that when shit really hits the fan, y'all got somebody to listen to. I'm not just out here just spewing out just nonsense, bro. Look, bro, I could pull up all the information, everything that I tell y'all about. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, and then y'all can see it for yourself. But like I said, and I always tell y'all, be skeptical even with me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all skeptical about Trump or whatever? Good. Be skeptical with me too. I tell y'all to be skeptical. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with being skeptical. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. Because like I said, you can't really trust people out here. You know what I'm saying? When these presidents get in office and they say they're going to do something and they don't do it, bro, they lied in y'all's face. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all really like them doing that shit to y'all? It's all just for the camera. They all do this shit for the camera. The politicians, all that talk, it's all for the cameras, bro. It's all fake. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like none of that shit, bro. I hate everything about that shit, bro. Cause they could just come up here and just say whatever they want to, and they could lie to y'all, and y'all just gonna eat it up. And then when they actually get in office, and then y'all really see how they really act and how they really move and what they really trying to do, y'all can see this shit, bro. I told y'all, bro, if and this is even outside of Trump, bro. You get 4 terms, right? If anybody gets elected and they disregard the Constitution, at that point, bro, in my opinion, we should just disregard all the laws. I'm gonna be straightforward, bro. If like, for example, I'm just saying this, you know what I'm saying? If Trump were to get another term, right? That means the Constitution didn't matter in the first place. That means this basically, that was everything that I was telling y'all about. This shit is just on paper. This shit doesn't really matter in the real life. Laws and all this shit is on paper. You see what I'm saying? Because the reality is, in the real world, that shit doesn't matter. Fuck the law when the whole world's about to get destroyed. Fuck the government when the whole world disobeys law. You see what I'm saying? That's why I keep telling y'all about Moses, bro. Because Moses was an example of leadership. He was a leader. You know what I'm saying? He led the people through. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? He basically saved his own people. He saved the people, and God gave him that role. You see what I'm saying? To part the seas and lead his people through. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, at the end of the day, like I said, y'all gonna see it for yourself. I'm doing the same thing, bro. I'm taking the staff, bro, and I'm leading, bro, by any means, bro. So you see what I'm saying? So that's why I believe, bro, ain't nothing out here gonna be able to stop me, bro. There is no weapon out here that, you know what I'm saying? There's no weapon out here formed against me, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be able to stop what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? None. And like I said, and all this really does for me, it just lets me pre-plan and think ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? When I think about Charlie Kirk, bro, it's a disappointment. Because I really believe, bro, you know what I'm saying, it could have been totally different. Charlie Kirk's security team failed. They failed Charlie Kirk, bro. They weren't ready, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because if they were ready, they would have already been on that shit from the very beginning. The police, they fucked up. They failed Charlie Kirk. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, bro, it's a disappointment that it had to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, like I said, you know, all that does for me, it lets me know what you know what I'm saying, the things that I have to do to ensure my safety, you know what I'm saying, and everything else. Because like I said, bro, do y'all think Charlie Kirk is the only one that's going to get that got the assassination? No. That shit happened to Trump. They're going to do it again to him. You see what I'm saying? They're going to make sure they actually smoke his ass. See what I'm saying? The enemies of the state. I always say the enemies. Y'all hear it? Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? They want them dead. They want people like us dead. They want people that speak out against them dead. So if that's the case, bro, it don't matter. Cause like I said, bro, you know what I'm saying? We could all go out anyway. The nuclear weapons is gonna kill everybody. So that's why I say you could act like a dumbass. You could sit here and talk all the reckless snake shit if you want to, but it's gonna cost you everything. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna cost you your livelihood. It's gonna cost you your sovereignty. It's gonna cost you your nation, your people. It's gonna cost you everything, bro. Everything that you built up is bound to collapse. And this is what the Bible's talking about, that the world will be engulfed in flames. Y'all thinking about some fairy tale shit where, you know, God's gonna come out and throw rocks out of the sky. No, bro. That's what the nuclear weapons are for. Did y'all know that in the Bible talks about man's it talks about mankind building these types of weapons. And the thing about it is that the Bible is very symbolic. You know what I'm saying? It has a lot of metaphors in there. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, this is real shit. The Bible, that's what's so crazy to me. Someone had a vision. Someone from that time, from the very beginning of mankind, somebody had a vision of what was gonna happen all the way in our generation. You know what I'm saying? Leading up, bro. The Bible and the Quran play a huge part in the end time scenario. And when we talk about the end time scenario, what does that really mean, bro? The Quran is basically the book that initiates the end time. How do I say it? They initiate the end time. I can't find the word, but they initiate that shit. You see what I'm saying? Because it says in their book, it says that the end of the world won't come until the Muslims kill the Jews, the Christians, and the unbelievers. Because remember, it's about taking over. You know what I'm saying? Facts, bro. And I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna show y'all on the screen so y'all can read that shit. I don't gotta lie to y'all about nothing, bro.